Hello, my friend. Happy April 2024. I am Maurine Xavier. I am Chief Transformational Officer and a spiritual guide. I channel a team of ascended masters and divine guides, and I am committed to living the life of transformation and to supporting those who are interested to be in a new way. And I already feel the guides moving with me here now. My commitment to you is to support you to live the life that you were created to live, to connect you with the true you and live transformation, to be and extend the love that you are. That is my mission in the world. Living transformation usually shows up as you are more clear, more confident, more connected to your heart and to your guides and to your higher self, more comfortable in your body and in your experience and whatever your chosen service to the world is, and more powerful. Speak your truth more powerfully and connect to that divine service that is uniquely yours to do. I am going to step back because I already feel the guides right here, and I am here to give them a voice. This is Archangel Metatron in the space right now. All righty, ma'am, whoever it is watching, maybe you're a man, maybe you're a woman, maybe you're an it, maybe you're a though, and maybe you're an and. I am here with you today to support you to be your own divine guide, your own is, your own essence, the own connection that you have with the world, and the transmission of love that is here to come through you. Yeah, you, the one watching, the one looking into Maureen's eyes and saying, who is she looking at? She is looking away because it is easier for her to transmit me if she does not look directly at the camera. That is her in an altered state while also being here completely as her. She knows enough to get out of the way when I show up because I have something important to say, or at least I think it's important. You may not. You may think it's poppycock. And I give you that choice. Take what resonates with you. See if it lands in your body, a yes or a no, or a maybe, or a what the heck is he talking about? I honor you in wherever you are, and what we are talking about today is spiritual guided resolution, a spirit guided self, a spirit guided knowing that just knows before you think about it. That is where true creation comes from. Something that is beyond the filter of the mind. Something that was already planted to you often before you were born and is now getting ready to bloom or to pop through that seed, to break through its barrier wall, to crack wide open and to burst forth. And Maureen's reporting, I'm literally seeing a seed that has a hard shell in the beginning, and then when it's ready to grow, the stem from the inside pops through the hard shell and starts growing through the soil. Now, Mother Mary is here. Mother Mary represents the divine feminine energy. It's very soft, it's very feminine, it's very like that. Tingly, kind of warm. And the feminine is usually here first in divine creation. It's that which just flows, which just moves, which drops into your space and says, hello, here I am. Look over here. Maybe I have something for you. Woo-hoo. The divine feminine is pure creation. That is, if she hasn't been co-opted or corrupted into being something else. And that was Maureen saying the last part of it. Well, that was Maureen's, if she has it, blah, blah, blah. Now, Maureen's inner wise self is present. Divine creation is on the plate for some of you, particularly Maureen. What am I here to create? What wants to happen now? What is bursting forth in me that wants attention and wants a space to create? And today we are going to co-create with you a message if you are in creation, if you are the one that creates, or if you're not. Because pure creation of receptivity, the creation that doesn't have to go through a filtering process, is that which is the most pure or the most true or the most just is. Like it didn't have to be thought up before it happened because it didn't need to be thought before it just occurred. That was Mother Mary talking. That is divine creation, as we call it. Take a deep breath. I feel some of you thinking hard about what I just said, and we are giving you space to think about it. Is there something that you want to create? Is there some burning desire you have? Is there something burning to come through you? Is creation bursting forth in you and saying, pick me? If any of those are true for you, this message will be helpful. It doesn't matter what you create or how you create it. It really doesn't. Creativity doesn't care if you create. That is your mind doing the talking. That is your filter of receptivity doing the thinking. And sometimes you have a fear about creating because you have a fear of failure or doing it too well or it being too hard, or I don't want to work that hard, so why bother creating anything at all? All of those are filters if you've been burned, or if you think it's just too hard to lead, or if you had a bad experience as a child when you created something from scratch and it wasn't well received. Now think about it. If you've been burned or been had, or you created something magnificent and no one listened, you might not want to create now. It may not be on your plate to be disappointed again like that. And we honor you and we honor that part of you. Are you willing to honor that in yourself? To be so vocal and visible that the part of you that doesn't want to create has a space in you to create too. That part gets to be heard before you create. That part gets to be visible in you with your apprehension, with the fault-based analysis of someone who didn't create good enough, or with, I don't want to create at all. I've just had it. I'm tired of creation. It's time to stop creating and just be for a while. That all may be blocking your creation. And if you think you're supposed to be creating, that's going to be a block too. So here we are in creativity mode now. Ta-da, da-da, da-da. Spirit drops in my head and says, here, create this. And I say, no way, I'm not going to do it. It's too hard. Get away from me. Stop. Do you have space for all of that? And do you have a will to move beyond it? To let creation break through anyway? To let that seed break open in you and start something new? If you do, say, I am willing to create from nothing. I am willing to let the nothingness be present in me and as me. I am willing to let nothingness create itself through me. Maureen's going to say that one again. I am willing to let nothingness create through me. How does that feel when you think about it? Nothingness creating through me? What? Are you kidding? I know that's a part of what my mind just said. The mind is going to want to know the answers. The mind is going to want to tell a story about it. And the mind is going to want to stop it if it doesn't know what you're creating in advance. Let it be. Let that part of you have its way. And then move beyond it. Move outside of that circle of creation that has a fear in it. Or ask yourself this question: what if I created anyway? What's the worst thing that could happen? If I created exactly what I feel wants to be created now, what could possibly happen? That might be a helpful question for you to be with if you're having apprehensiveness about creation or creating something from nothing. Because once you have the answer to that part of you, it may be quiet for a while. Just might. It might be screaming for your attention because it wants to be part of the play. It might be part of what you want to make up. The inner critic gets to have a voice too when you let it, or else it's going to keep beating on the door until you open it and look inside or let it in. So that is the message we are leaving you with today. What may be in the way of your creation, and what might be possible now if you look on the other side of what is blocking you. Take a deep breath. Now we are going to send you a protocol for true creativity, if that is something you desire as you watch this. Put your hand on your belly, like your womb area, the lower belly. Your right hand on your lower belly and your left hand on your heart. Or you could do it the other way around if it's more comfortable for you. Breathe into the womb space and say, I create from nothing. And or I am willing to create from nothing. Or if this is easier for you, what if creation was easy? Or what if creation was hard? Give that part of you a voice too. If creation were easy, what might I create today? Am I willing to create from nothing now? I leave you with those ideas to be with and to nurture while you are being the creator you are. And I am still being quiet because I am feeling there's an energetic protocol still happening in the root chakra. And I want to be with you as that energy protocol, whatever that is for you, runs its course in your space. Okay, now I feel it's complete. I invite you to drink a lot of water. We have definitely set in motion a lot, both in your mind, in your body, in your spirit, and in your creative juices. My website is www.maurinexavier.com, MAURINEXAVIER.com. I have a monthly community gathering called the Love Train. It's for women who desire community, connection, to be the love that they are and to express, to have a place to show up exactly as you are, to receive the kind of communication that we received today. We usually have monthly topics and we all come together with questions and opportunities and channel guidance. And it's free for the first 6 months that you ride. The next 2 gatherings are Thursday, May 16th at 10 a.m. Pacific time, and Thursday, June 20th, also at 10 a.m. Pacific time. If you go to my website, there are 2 tabs. One is the events tab, which will have it there, and one is a Love Train tab, which has place for new Love Train riders and experienced Love Train riders. I also have a new offering called the Diamond Code Club Group Coaching. And I'm not going to go into that any further today. Just if you are curious about the energy transmissions that came through me today, if you're noticing something burning, like the tingling kind inside of you, and would like to know more about the Diamond Co-Creative System, reach out to me through my website, or my phone is 650-280-4378, or my email is Maurine Xavier, again has my name was spelled MAURINEXAVIER @gmail.com. Be nice to yourself, nurture the creativity in you, and allow you to be the pure creation you are. Thank you.